UFC Kansas City, Garry versus Prates, full card picks. Let's get right into it. And for the prelims, I'll speed through it pretty fast, just going through them. And then I'll do a little bit more for the main card. So starting off, first fight, it's Jocelyn Edwards versus Chelsea Chandler. Now for the pick, I'm picking Jocelyn Edwards. I don't think Chelsea Chandler is going to get it done, and give me Edwards by decision. And then in the next fight, Roberto Romero versus Timmy Kwamba. Give me Roberto Romero. Now, he did lose his UFC debut, but he fought a great opponent and someone who's fighting later in the card in David Onama. And give me Roberto Romero to get this one done by decision as well. And then in the next one, Jacqueline Amorium versus Polyana Viana. Give me Amorium to get it done, take her down, win by decision, maybe get a sub. Give me Amorium by decision or sub. And then the next one, two young prospects, a great fight. You got Cameron Simon versus Malcolm Wellmaker. Now, Wellmaker is making his debut right now. He's coming off the Contender Series. He's got a lot of KOs. And then you got Cameron Simon, who is coming off 2 losses, but he lost to Peyton Talbot and Christian Rodriguez, the prospect killer. This is going to be a great fight between 2 prospects, like I said. And I'm actually going to pick Cameron Simon. I know a lot of people are picking Wellmaker. Simon needs to get this one done, and give me him getting it done by decision. And then the next one of my personal favorite fighters, Damon Blackshear. I'm not going to lie, I don't know how to pronounce the other guy's name. And I don't have too much to say about this one, but give me Damon Blackshear by submission. If you didn't know, Damon Blackshear has one of 3 twister submissions in UFC history. Him, Bryce Mitchell, and I think Chan Sung Jung is the 3rd one. And then getting into more prelims, or this might be the main card. No, this is still prelims. Christian Gutierrez versus John Castaneda. This fight was supposed to happen a while ago. I think it was the last pay-per-view card, 313, and it got pulled off. I also heard that it was supposed to get booked twice now, but I know at least one time. What's going to happen in this fight is either Gutierrez is going to be able to leg kick him, strike with him, be a little bit better on the striking, or John Castaneda is going to take him down, and it's really up to you on who do you think's going to be able to do what. It could go either way, but I'm going to pick Castaneda to not take him down a bunch, and give me Chris Gutierrez. But like I said, this one can go either way. Evan Elder versus Gage Young. Now, Evan Elder was supposed to be fighting somebody else, and I won't be talking about why he's not fighting the other person. But basically, the dude that he was fighting's out the UFC now. He did some crazy stuff, and he's not in the UFC. But give me Evan Elder to beat the dude that he's fighting on short notice. I think this dude's making his UFC debut, I believe. Yeah, he was 0-1 on the Contender Series. And, the dude he fought, Quinlan Salkid, he fought on the Sean Strickland card. And I think he got like a 10-second, it was like a 20-second KO. So that's tough right there. But, yeah, give me Evan Elder to get this one done. And then we got Matt Schnell versus Jimmy Flick. I am going to be picking Matt Schnell to win. He was supposed to retire after his last fight, and he didn't. And I think people are going to think that Jimmy Flick might win based off the fact that, when Matt Schnell gets hit, he gets KO'd a lot of times recently. But I don't think Jimmy Flick's going to be able to KO him. He's more of a ground guy. And give me Matt Schnell to get this one done by decision. He's not going to get taken down and bullied on the ground. And he's a better striker. And then starting off the main card, Ikram Alaskarov versus Andre Muniz. And Ikram Alaskarov coming off that loss to Robert Whittaker. He's only lost 2 times at MMA. Hamzat Chimaev, Robert Whittaker. Not bad losses at all. Both getting KO'd. But I don't think Andre Muniz is going to KO him. Give me Ikram Alaskarov to dominate this fight. And then the next one, Randy Brown versus Nicholas Dalby. This is a good fight. Nicholas Dalby Had a really close fight with Renat Fakhretdinov. He's a really skilled fighter. He's just not drawing fights that are favorable. Randy Brown's really good, so UFC not giving him any slack. Give me Randy Brown to get this one by decision, but this is one of those fights that could go either way. Just like this next fight, Michel Pereira versus Abus Magomedov. This is a fight that could literally go either way. Michel Pereira, if you didn't know, is the guy who does backflips in the cage. If you've ever seen a clip of him backflipping in the cage, it was probably Michel Pereira. And then Abus Magomedov, his UFC record's not very good looking, but he is, because he is 3-2 in the UFC, but he lost to Strickland and Caio Borralho, I believe, which is the top of the division. So not bad losses at all. He just beat Bruno Ferreira by sub, which is a good win. Bruno Ferreira is really good. And then Michel Pereira is coming off that loss to Hernandez, I believe. He's 9-3 in the UFC. And he hasn't fought the greatest comp in the UFC, but I am picking Michel Pereira to get this one done. Both of them have bad gas tanks, to be honest. But give me Michel Pereira. This is a pick that could backfire on me, so I wouldn't bet it if I was you. Also, if you're watching this and you are not subscribed, which you probably aren't, please hit that subscribe button. I post a lot of videos on TikTok, and I'm just starting this YouTube account up. I only have one video, which is an interview with Sam Alvey, and then other than that, all the other ones are YouTube shorts. But I'm going to try and start making some picks videos on the YouTube channel. So if you subscribe, give it a like, and comment. Help us out. Appreciate it. Giga Chikadze versus David Onama. Give me Giga Chikadze to win this one. It's the vet versus the prospect, and this is another one that could backfire on me. Giga hasn't looked great recently, and he's on a losing streak, and David Onama is the complete opposite. On a winning streak. He's a young prospect, but give me Giga Chikadze, and hopefully it doesn't backfire on me. And then the co-main event, Anthony Smith versus Mingyang Zhang. I think that Anthony Smith is going to lose this one. Probably by first or second round KO. It's his retirement fight, and he's going to get sent into retirement with a bad one, to be honest with you. Tough draw for Anthony Smith. The main event for a great fight night card, Ian Garry versus Carlos Prates. A lot of people are picking Carlos Prates. I want Carlos Prates to win. Prates is 4-0, 4 KOs in the UFC. Ian Garry has a lot of wins, only one loss in the UFC, losing to Shavkat in his last fight. Like I said, I want Prates to get this one done. Garry overall is a more complete fighter, gone 5 rounds, has fought better opponents, and yes, Carlos Prates hasn't had the chance yet to fight better opponents. And also, Ian Garry has the wrestling, which we don't know how Carlos Prates is going to react to it, and I do think he's going to be able to take him down. So give me Ian Garry to get this one done. I think it's by decision. And so that's my full card picks. Like I said, if you're not subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. Let me know your picks down in the comments.